this year, Namibians will gather and reminisce on what it took to have a free Namibia, and as we heard, it will be held in the Hardap region. Could you just run us through that and perhaps give us insight on how the host region was selected?
Indeed. Just to confirm what you've just said now, that the official commemorations will take place in Mariental. It's in Hardap region on the 26th of August. Is the day celebrated on that day, irrespective of what day it falls on. The choice of the venue is informed by the fact that these government events generally, they rotate among the regions. You will know now that the last independence celebrations took place in Sokopon. Obviously, the next one will take place in another venue. So that applies to Heroes Day commemorations as well. The last time before COVID took place in Ochiwarongo 2019. We didn't have one 2020. We didn't have one last year. Now, because of the infection of COVID-19, the measures have been relaxed. Therefore, it allows us to bring people together and mark these very important days that arises out of the sacrifices of very many brave men and women of our country who did all that they could to ensure that we celebrated the independence that you and I enjoy today.
So how much are we looking at how much will it cost to host this event this year?
If you weigh the cost of what it cost and the cost of liberation, probably they're immeasurable. Suffice to say that there's very little money that's going to be spent on this. The preparatory committee has been engaging the private sector as well to contribute from their side to ensure that less money is spent on these activities. So the question of cost does not arise to the extent that it should bother you in relation to the sacrifices that were made by people who have died, some are still alive, in the liberation of this country.
So it's not set yet, that's what you're saying?
What is not set yet?
The amount.
Well, as I said, we have been asking the private sector to contribute to that. So that will inform, if you want to, the convention in $2, what they're going to contribute. That is something that we can discuss at some other time.
Off the cuff, we spoke about the plans that you guys are looking at. So could you just run us through that as well? Well, what can we expect?
Yeah, we intend to have the normal celebrations really as we've done in the past. The idea is to ensure that the host region, they take much of the preparations on the ground. And we do encourage people who live in the area and the surrounding regions, and any Namibian who is able to go there, to really come to Mariental. This is a national day.
Right.
It has nothing to do with one person or one party at the expense of the other. It's for us really to mark the day in the context which I've already explained earlier. So there will be events. The president will be there. Most of our national leadership will be in attendance. And we hope that the military will provide the parades. They always do. But the details of that will be communicated as time goes by. There's still, we've started planning only recently once the decision was made. But as we go, we will then be communicating further details that will be of interest to the general public.
Right. Since the planning is still in its infant stage, Dr. Mathe, we will surely keep in touch just to, keep abreast with what the commemoration will be, having in store for us.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so very much indeed for your invitation. We know that those who will not be able to attend, it will be broadcast on NBC, obviously on all government platforms. The event will be streamed live on there. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mathe. Well, that was Dr. Mathe. He is, of course, the Executive Director in the Ministry of Information, Communication and Technology, giving us an update on the plans on the commemoration of the Heroes Day.